Hey guys, it's me, Greg, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Shark Rocket vacuum cleaner, model number NV480. The reason I got this is because I got sick and tired of vacuuming the house, and the old vacuum doesn't have a HEPA filter or a sealed system. Then you got to dust. We got dogs. Just, dusting after vacuuming is a pain, and it really didn't suck up stuff, so it was time for a new vacuum. When I went over to the Walmart, there was probably 50 vacuums, and oh my God, I had to sit there and read everything and figure out which one to get. If you're looking for a professional type vacuum that's going to really, clean the air, so to speak, it doesn't, has a HEPA filter which knocks down on dust and mites and dog hair and that kind of stuff, then this Shark Rocket was about the lowest cost one there, because I'm cheap and that's what I do. Now there's other Shark models that go way up to 250, 300 bucks, and of course there's, their competitors that says they go up to 300 bucks or whatever, but I got to tell you, for the lowest cost HEPA type vacuum, this works great. So when you first get this vacuum, it comes in three pieces. The handle piece, which has a hose attached to it, is the first part. Then you have the canister over there, which is the second part. It's already put together. Then you have the actual vacuum bottom part, which has the rollers. I'm going to show you how to assemble this in a little bit, and don't be afraid, it's very simple to assemble. But before that, I want to show you how to change the filters. On the canister, you'll see a couple buttons up here. When this is all in place, basically you'll just push this one button and it'll unlock. It's hard for me to do it with just one hand. Hold on. I had to set it down. It'll just unlock, and you'll see that this is the part that holds all the dust. The motor is in my hand, and it has two filters in it. It has this filter, and then it has another small little filter. Both of these filters should be cleaned every 2 months, or excuse me, every 3 months, or whenever you feel like it. Just rinse them with warm water, squish them out, put them back in. When you put this other part back on that holds all the dust, it actually is a sealed unit. Everything that comes apart on this has these little push button deals like this. So when you push this button, this bottom comes out, and I just dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor, but the bottom flops out, and that's how you basically dump out all the stuff you collect. When you put it back, it seals. On the top, you have another one, and there's a pre-filter, and this is just a screen filter for bigger things, like paper and hair or whatnot. You just rinse that out. When you put it back, it seals. Then, of course, once again, when you put it all back together, you just simply put it together, click it in place like that, and it's all together. The HEPA filter is on the bottom, and it's really easy to get to as well. You basically just turn that and pull the bottom off. Then there's one of those clips. Pull the HEPA filter out. If you want to clean this, you can take this HEPA filter out and you can rinse it with water. This is the whole filter. Just rinse it with water and kind of tap on it, like that, and let it dry. Rinse it through. You're supposed to replace this every year. But you can rinse it a couple times, which is nice. One of the reasons I picked this vacuum is because when I was looking at the HEPA filters on the aisle, this one was like $8 to replace it, versus other models that were $20 and $29 and $15. So, every little penny, right? To put it back, you just stick it back the way you got it, snap it in place, put the bottom back on, and this is the only turn. So when you get your vacuum, it looks just like that out of the box. And if you notice on the bottom here, every connector part has one of these. You press it like this to get it loose, and you just push it. So an idiot can put this together. You have your bottom part, you have your plug, you just basically set it on there. You can't get it wrong, push it down till you hear the clip, and that is now connected. To put the hose part on, there's two connections. Once again, you have the little clip like this. It just goes in place here. It can only go one way. Even an idiot like me can't mess it up. Okay? And it goes with the blue clip to this side over here, to the back. And then you have the hose. And the hose only goes one way, and it goes in this slot right here. And it clips in place, only goes one way. Now you're ready to vacuum the floors. When you turn on the power, there's a couple buttons here, and I'm going to show you. One is the power button, and the other is for the rollers. One's the power, and one's for the rollers. So when you turn the power on, it'll fire up, and the lights on the bottom will come on. The dogs will go crazy. And you want the rollers to work. You want the rollers to work. Hit the other button. And they'll come on. So you can see it's relatively quiet. Move. It's relatively quiet until the dogs go. To get the rollers to go on these two buttons, you have a roller button and you push that, this little light will come on and the little rollers will come on. So that's good for doing like the floors. So I can turn it on. Hear the difference? What happened was, when I push this roller button, I push that down, you can see the rollers rolling. Now I'm going to turn it off. Keep in mind, when you put your foot on here and you push this down, put your foot here and push this down, that's when the rollers will come on and the little lights will come on. In this position, the rollers won't come on. So that's all there is to that. The one thing I like about it's about a 13-pound vacuum. But there's a couple things that I got this vacuum for, and I'm going to go and show you. And one of them is, we're going to show you the pantry that we've been doing. Rogue, back up. That's Rogue. She loves the vacuum. There's Store. He loves the vacuum too. Look at him. Look at him. Who loves the vacuum? You ready? So I'm going to turn the power on. Peeks out. Turn the power on, the lights come on. Put my foot down here. But before I do that, I'm going to turn on the roller. See the lights on, but the rollers aren't rolling. But as soon as I go like that, the rollers are rolling. So as you can see, it goes right over the floor real good. There's all that mess that I had down there. See all those? Fix it up on there. But the real nice part about this is on the carpet, you see these shelving units? Before I couldn't get over, look how easy that turns. If you could just see with my hand here, it's turning so easy and it's real balanced. I mean, it's really nice. And I can see what I'm doing. These little white spots on the floor that are not coming up, those are actually paint. As you can see, it pulled those little pieces of rice and stuff up. Now I want to put it up here. You can hear that because I put it in the upright position, the roller stopped. Now we're going to turn the roller off with that button there. Now this part right here is really interesting because now I can use one of these attachments, and I didn't show you these, but it comes with a couple attachments. The first attachment is that thing which everybody has, and it does upholsteries or the floor or whatnot. The next attachment is an edge attachment, and then the last attachment it comes with is this brush attachment. On the back of this, you can put these attachments, and the only downside I have to this whole thing is that all three attachments won't fit. There's only slots for two. You can put either two you want, so that's kind of a drag. But we're going to use this other one, and to use the attachments, it's real simple. You go to the back, you can either take it apart, the handle off here, or you can take it off with the whole stick down here. So you can use just the handle, or you can use the whole gizmo. Either way, you just press a button and take it off. So I don't know if I can do it with one hand. There you go. So I've got that off. And once I have that off, then the attachment just slides on and it doesn't have a button. So now what's happening is I have a little handheld vacuum, and when I put it on, it's really powerful. You can hear it real good. So now I can reach up here and I can clean everything that I was cleaning real nice and get around all the shelves. So I'm going from all the racked up nasty shelves like that, and I'm organizing everything, and as I do it, I'm cleaning everything up with this little handheld button. So I have to put that down for a second, the thing on, and it really is quite powerful. So let's see if I can find something, clean up with it. Ah, there you go. Look at all that nastiness right there. Can you see those? Now it's all gone. So once I'm done with this part, I can just turn the power off. I can take this, just slide this off, and then I just put the handle back the way it was, and I'm back like a regular vacuum again. So the Shark Rocket, I'm going to go over the features one more time. It has 3 different attachments. You know, it has the edge attachment, I call it the little carpet attachment, and then of course this brush attachment. It can be used as an upright vacuum like this, or it can be used as a hand vacuum using either just the hand part or the whole, you know, tube. It has about a 20-foot cord, which is nice. Once you put your foot on here and just pull this back so that you can, you know, push with it, it's extremely maneuverable and lightweight and well balanced. And then unlike my other vacuums, this sealed unit, it's very easy to take it off with just a push of the button. Just push that button right there and it'll come off. And it clicks back in place. And then to empty it, it's just one click after you get it off. Changing the filters out and cleaning the filters, very easy. You know, quite honestly, for a low-end vacuum of the HEPA variety and the clean air variety, it's probably about the best vacuum I've ever had. So I hope you'd enjoyed the video. I'm sorry it was kind of shaky with one hand, but it's very easy to put together. It sucks the chrome off of a bumper hitch. It stores nicely. It has lights. You can see what you're doing underneath. It works on flat, level floors. I've used it on my Berber carpet like that. The dogs love it. And then it also works on the other side. Say goodbye, guys, and we'll talk to you later.